Hello, I'm with Marta from Warsaw in Poland, and just going to ask a few questions. Very impressed with your film. Is it your first film?
Thank you very much. Yes, this is the first ever video I've actually done, like ever. So, yeah.
How would you describe it? I would describe it as very much as what we call a conceptual film.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's experimental sort of exercise in a little bit of surreal kind of thing. I mean, like symbolic and giving a lot of thought for the viewer about what could it mean and how to explain it to themselves.
Do you know what it means yourself, or do you just leave it to the viewer?
Well, yeah, I had my idea of the movie, and it was a fight with sort of demons or kind of like ideas in the head of perfect something, and achieving this perfection and needing to destroy it to overcome this frustration. I don't know, this is very emotional, and I think it's individual, so it's not easy to explain it. But one of my friends had this metaphor in mind after seeing this movie, that it reminds her of the very beginnings of relationship, when two people cannot stop being together, like touching and exploring themselves, so they want to almost eat themselves. So I know it sounds really like very sexual and sensual, but this was also this idea that it had to be a bit uncomfortable for the viewer, but nice when it comes to the styling and the pictures. So I tried to do my best with what I could.
I think you did very well. You used a kind of high-key look. Did you shoot it normally and do it in post, or did you shoot it high-key?
We did have a very light room where we did it, so we had a lot of light there, and we did shoot it in high key, and then I added some more afterwards. So it was first time editing, so it was still like learning and doing some mistakes. There are still some mistakes, I see them now, but you learn from them.
So that was your first film. What about the second one?
I'm already working on a second one. It's also a short movie. It's more a movie than experiment now, with dialogues and with more characters and a storyline. And we're after shooting and now editing and trying to do the soundtrack and everything else. So I think it's going to be ready late summer, probably.
And you have time with working as well?
No, I'm trying. It's not so easy, but I think if you want something, you can always find some time to do it. Like if it gives you some sort of like very good vibes, and I don't know if I could work in the film industry. I mean, like do it for money, because you have very much freedom when you're an amateur. You can do whatever you want with, of course, a little budget and little possibilities, but then no one tells you what to do. So it's good and bad, but it's a lot of freedom. And I don't know if I wanted to like put it aside and try to do something what other people want or expect, or I don't know.
One thing you'll find, you'll have to make it to an actual duration.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you very much for speaking to us, and I hope you have some rest now and come back tomorrow refreshed.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.